NVIDIA stuck to the high-end goods for their GeForce RTX 40 series announcement, revealing their next graphics card generation with only the premier RTX 4090 and two flavors of RTX 4080. All three are coming soon with varying degrees of price bumps over the RTX 3090 and RTX 3080. Though NVIDIA reckoned the performance and feature improvements of the 40 series as a loveless architecture will make them worth the investments, especially with the aid of DLSS 3, a new and significantly upgraded version of NVIDIA's DLSS upscaler that will only work with RTX 40 series GPUs at launch. Indeed, while AMD's next-gen RDNA 3 Radeon RX 7000 series GPUs will apparently focus in on efficiency improvements, the RTX 4090 and RTX 4080 are all about going big on power and AI-aided performance tricks. Personally, I'm still hoping for less financially devastating members of the RTX 40 family. GPUs like the RTX 3060 Ti and RTX 3070 are still some of the best graphics cards you can buy. But for now, here's everything you need to know about the confirmed cards so far. Might as well get this out of the way quickly, as the RTX 40 series pricing is kinda wince-worthy. RTX 4080 12GB is $899, RTX 4080 16GB is $1199, and RTX 4090 is $1599. Yeah, for comparison, the RTX 3080 launched at $699 while the RTX 3090 costs $1500. And since these are NVIDIA's starting prices, it's likely that most broad partner versions will set you back even more. The RTX 4090 and the 16GB version of the RTX 4080 will have NVIDIA designed Founders Edition models, which will sell at the prices listed above, but the cheapest 12GB RTX 4080 could easily break the 1000 line via partner cards as well. Speaking of Asus, colorful Gainward, Galaxy, Gigabyte, Inno3D, MSI, Palette, PNI, and Zotac are all producing their own RTX 40 series models, not EVGA Mind, who are quitting the graphics card business entirely, citing uncooperative practices on NVIDIA's part. In terms of upgrades, Ava Lovelace does look like a big architectural advance over the RTX 30 series Ampere design. The RT and Tensor cores, which enable ray tracing and AI machine learning tools like DLSS respectively, both have been redesigned to be faster and more efficient. You also just get more of them than on Ampere and CUDA core counts. Think of this as the basic workhorse cores for everyday game running are higher across the board. The RTX 40 series won't take advantage of PCIe 5.0 slots on next-gen motherboards, as NVIDIA say PCIe 4.0 can still provide the cards with ample bandwidth. That's fine even with the impending launch of the AMD Ryzen 7000 CPUs and chipsets. PCIe 5.0 graphics support on motherboards is several years off becoming the norm. The RTX 4090 and RTX 4080s will work in the PCIe 3.0 slots of older models too. Faster, more numerous cores are welcome, but if the RTX 40 series does end up being worth the money, it will most likely be thanks to its big feature upgrades. The most interesting of all is DLSS 3. If you are not already familiar, DLSS in its current form improves performance in games by rendering each frame at a lower resolution, thereby using less horsepower. It then applies upscaling and custom anti-aliasing, both generated by NVIDIA, teaching an AI algorithm how to produce the best image to make each frame look like your monitor's native resolution. It's brilliant most of the time, and DLSS 3 goes a long step further by inserting new entirely AI-generated frames between each of the real rendered frames. In theory, this should produce starkly better frames per second gains than previous DLSS versions could. Each frame could be generally prettier too. The Agile Loveless architecture includes a new optical flow accelerator that aims to reduce artifacting and objects when the camera is in motion. This is a rare but unsightly weakness of upscalers like DLSS and AMD FSR, and by combining this optical flow engine with motion vectors, DLSS 3 promises to make upscaled games look cleaner and sharper. There is one drawback, that's only a fraction of games supporting. Older DLSS versions will support DLSS 3 as well. Generating new frames also increases input lag, which can be partially balanced out with NVIDIA Reflex but might hurt DLSS 3's usefulness in competitive scenario. Lastly, DLSS 3 is reliant on this new optical flow accelerator that older GeForce RTX GPUs, that is the RTX 30 series and 20 series, won't be able to use the new upscaler once it launches alongside the new cards. NVIDIA aren't ruling out eventually making DLSS 3 available to all RTX GPUs as preceding versions are, though it will take some more engineering on their end. In short, it's an RTX 40 series exclusive for the time being. Ray tracing is also getting an upgrade, specifically in how Agile Lovelace GPUs crunch the numbers on rendering ray traced graphics. I don't think I can explain this without getting a bit dorky, but bear with me. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you loved the video, feel free to share with your friends and keep watching Review Arena to get your top-notch day-to-day commodities reviewed, and check the description box below to get these products at a very good rate.